Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and vitamin D somewhere up there. Coming. Somewhere up there, you can see it. But my friend, if you know where we are, let me know. I mean, I didn't know where this place was until, you know, I started traveling. But, this area, welcome to the Gazillionaires Club, but this area is very famous. Like, if you go on YouTube and you type in Merida, you probably, like, a lot of people like come here because like this is a public park. So everyone's here taking pictures and stuff like that. But I want to share with you something here. I got this yesterday from the kind of like the Mayans market. Now, most of the places in Merida, like when you go to the market, you buy food, you buy drinks. It's pretty straightforward. They tell you what it is. There's no bargain when it comes to food. However, when you come and you buy clothing, let's do it 360. But when you come and you buy, like when you go to, I mean, in any country, when you go to a tourist place and you buy anything, right? Like this hat, this jade. So it's basically astrology in the Mayan calendar, and it the one that I have represent Akmak. And I realized something when I purchased the hat and the necklace. So first of all, let me the hat. I think he wanted like 20 some, like pretty much like close to $100, and then I told him I have 50. And with this J necklace, the same way, it was like I think he was asking like 2,900, which is like 150.
Run, bitch! Run! Run, bitch! Run!
But I told him I have only 50, and like when you go to a tourist place in any country, you kind of have to, like, either you bargain or you tell them how much you have, and then But I realized the reason why I bought it, like I would not pay like $50 for this hat if I were in Seattle. I would not pay $50 for this jade if I wasn't in Seattle. But why did I buy it? Well, first of all, when I go to a different place, I love like learning about the culture, and the hat is to support the like the families in the village, and then the necklace, I don't know, but when I went in there, story sells, right? And I've learned this a long time ago from Dan Locke. Like it's about the story. Like when I was in there, like we pretty much talk about astrology, but the Mayans astrology. And he asked me like, okay, when is your birthday? So he got me, this representation of, it's kind of like my zodiac in a way, and kind of, it's very similar. Surprisingly, it's very similar to the astrology in America. As far as all the good things, and I didn't hear any bad things about it, but it's pretty much like energetic, and kind of like I have the that little description of the Akmak necklace that that kind of describe what this is, and I will get that picture at the end of the video. Bitch, please. But marketing, like these people are really good at marketing, and what I've learned is that if you want to sell something, my friend, you gotta have a story. And here is the basic foundation. No matter how good, strategic, or the best salesperson you are, the best thing is to be honest. Because when people find out that you are just sugarcoating, you're telling a lie, they're not going to be very happy. So I mean, I'm happy with my purchases, right? Because for the longest time I wanted jade, the rock jade, but then at the same time, like, I'm here, and I want to learn about the Mayans culture, and their astrology is very similar to to the Babylonian astrology, which is pretty cool. Like, it's I mean, if you understand astrology, you know what I'm talking about. But here in Merida, like, a lot of the places I've been to, even like just walking around Eden from one place to the next, I kind of realized that people are promoting like the Mayans cultures, and they want like tourists, to kind of help and support the community. And yes, I understand, like, I really don't know how much money, like, if I were to buy something, I don't know how much of that money actually go to the village, but I hope that it does. But it seems like the people here, have a common understanding that, like, they really want to support the Mayans people. And I think that's really cool, because they have a long history. They have a long history of, of like ancient civilization. So I think that's pretty cool. So my friend, if you ever get a chance to come to Merida, check it out. The hat and the necklace were probably the two, items that I spent the most money on. So because when I travel, I want to travel light, and I really don't want, even though there are a lot of things that I want to buy, but then I was like, man, I can't really carry it with me, right? So I'm like, okay, the necklace I can definitely wear. The hat is not gonna take up space when I travel, especially when I need it. But as far as buying gift for myself, I'm done. I'm done buying gift for myself now. It's just like going around town, checking things out, and kind of share with you guys like what Merida is all about. And don't be surprised, like, when you're walking, like, people, well, not people, but sometimes, like, because these are salespeople, right? And they will approach you in a good way, like, like on the other day, his name was shout out to Alfonso, which is the person that sold me the necklace. But Ernesto, like, he was the one that, like, I was walking down the street, and then I was wearing this hat because like, they recognize it. They recognize when you wear hats that are made from the Mayans. And he was like, I like your hat. I recognize that hat. Did you buy it here? And then I was like, yeah. And then the conversation just got, the conversation started. And then he took me to the shops, and then and then we had like, when we were in there, we talked about how this came to be, like what's like this Akmak is all about, my birthday. And I've learned it's about information as well. It's not just about storytelling. Oh, it is about storytelling, but it's about the information that they were giving me. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Ta-da! Have some donut. So, if you live in America, my friend, and you have never traveled outside of the U.S., and if you were to travel, like, like it's people are not as fortunate as we are in the U.S. And yes, I know there are a lot of things that's wrong with America, and it can be done better, But then at the same time, if we live in America, we are better than most people, and don't take that for granted. So if you get a chance, come to Mexico, and just check it out. Tomorrow Today, oh, tomorrow, oh my God, tomorrow is Valentine's. Hỏi thế gian tình là chi chi. So Valentine's tomorrow, there's gonna be the Mayans dance. It's gonna be at 9 o'clock here in this area, and that's kind of early for me. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to wake up, but I definitely should go because that's what it's all about, right? If I really want to study the culture, understand the culture, then I should definitely go. So my friend, I will film tomorrow when I'm at the dance, and then we'll go from there. So much love wherever you are. Make a video, use the hashtag Gazillionaires Club, and we'll get this conversation going, okay? How much do you really know about the Mayans culture? So, I mean, I don't know much other than just watching a bunch of documentaries, but I'll cut it short. If you know, make a video and we'll get this conversation going. Much love, my friend. Tada.